about that. Thanksgiving is a big day for family, and one of the most stressful parts is figuring out where to seat the people at the dinner table. That is, don't you think that that's the hardest thing? Because they're like, why am I sitting over here when, you know? So today I thought I would help you out. Bring out my table, please. All right, well, these are not ghosts. These are representing your family, and I am going to show you how things should go. All right, so here we go. So here at the end of the table, we have Grandma, because it's a good place for Grandma to be, because let's be honest, Grandma's gonna keep talking about those people, and you don't know who she's talking about, but you're pretty sure it's offensive. So it's best that nobody hears what she's talking about. All right, over here we have your Uncle Bob. And he's gonna have Bluetooth in his ear the entire time, even though no one is calling him. He was also on the last episode of Dateline. So we keep him down here. Next to him is his new wife, Crystal. She's into stuffing, and I don't mean the food. What's awkward is that she's seated right next to your uncle's first wife, Jan. Now I'm scared to take things off here. Oh. Looks like Jan's been crying. She's mad because he got the big screen TV and her stuffing is old and flat. She's stuck between the new wife and your Aunt Melissa, who is...
Big fan.
Thank you. Who usually brings her roommate, but Judy just moved out, so Melissa is eating all the stuffing, and I do mean the food. So over here we have the kids' table. At my house, we call that outside, and if it's inside in your house, here's an idea to make everything less stressful. Hey, kids. You send the kids over to the main table. Go on, get. You get to the main table, and then you stay here and enjoy a nice meal all by yourself. And then as soon as the dinner's over, you pretend like you're sleeping until the dishes are done, and then you just work off that meal with a dance. One of the most stressful parts of the holidays, I think everyone can agree, is getting the family together for dinner and where people are going to sit. It's the whole seating plan is really thought out. You have to think of who's sitting where. So every year I like to prepare you for what to expect. So please bring out my table. Hopefully this helps. All right, so we have Grandpa right here, and I knew you were going to be here. The most important thing is to keep Grandpa eating the entire time. When his mouth is full, he can't talk about the caravan.
They're coming over the wall! Oh, no,
All right. All right. Since nobody else wanted to sit next to him, that's where you put your friend from work who had nowhere else to go for Thanksgiving. You've worked with her for 6 years, but you still don't know her name. It could be Carolyn, it could be Caroline, it could be your eyebrows. It could be Teresa. You think you saw her stealing your silverware, you're not sure. Did you take it? Okay. What else? Is there anything else? No, my... You took my People's Choice Award? Is there anything else? All right. Just keep that on your lap then. All right. Next, of course, is your Aunt Melissa. You didn't invite her, but she's here this year. She just showed up anyway. Aunt Melissa seems very interested in your friend from work. And it's not Thanksgiving without some kids at the table. So next we have little Polly right here. And, oh, oh my. Oh my God. How do you like the food? Oh my God. Okay, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, that's the line you remember? All right, next is Paulie's older brother who's home from college. Oh. And by home from college, I mean he dropped out to become a DJ. He also made $3 billion on Bitcoin, but for some reason, he's still on your cell phone plan. And he brought his Tinder date, and you're hoping she's not some weird girl from college, but no, she's not. Don't worry about that. A lot of Thanksgiving traditions. One tradition we have on this show is every year I try to help you get ready for the holidays. I know that you're going to have family over, so I want to prepare you for what to expect when you all sit together for dinner. Bring out my table, please. Oh, boy. All righty. As always, at the head of the table, there's Grandpa. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Grandpa finally discovered the internet. Grandpa, what have you learned?
I'm on Tinder for grandpas. I think it's called Grindr.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right. And Grandpa's invited his new special friend. Oh. What's your name?
Brian.
Okay. Grandpa, what would Grandma think of this?
You go ask her. She's in the kitchen.
All right. All right. Next to Grandpa and the friend, they're new neighbors who just moved in across the street. Here are the neighbors, and for some reason they just can't keep their hands off of each other. Either because they're newlyweds or they're on Molly. We don't know. As always, you have to invite your Aunt Melissa. You only invited her for dinner, but she stays the whole week. Okay. Hi, and also this year, Aunt Melissa has a special secret she's finally ready to share with everyone.
I'm gay.
Yeah. Kind of knew that, Aunt Melissa. We all kind of figured it out. All right, down here, you put your two nieces. They're in college now, so they've outgrown the kids' table, but they haven't outgrown their obsession with Frozen. And there's one who's obsessed with Elsa right here. Okay, and then there's her jealous sister. They fight about everything, and she thinks Anna is better. Is that how you like your mashed potatoes?
Big time.
Okay.
Big time.
Really? Okay, good. All right. I don't know why you're here. Shouldn't you be working on Frozen 3 now?
Yeah.
All right.
I can't believe I got a babysitter for this.
Well, you did.
I mean,
You sure did. Look at that. Is that delicious or what?
it's so good.
Okay. Well, I'm here to celebrate you.
What?
No, I've got to do a show. You can go home now. I still have to stay. Every year, I try to help you prepare for what to expect at your Thanksgiving dinner. Obviously, this year is going to be a little different, but here's what you have to look forward to. Bring out my table, please. How you doing? Okay. All righty then. All right. Let's start with the head of the table, shall we? Your sister Doreen is here. Okay. This is your sister Doreen. Oh, wow. Hi. Hi. So, she's a craps dealer in Vegas, and her dog goes everywhere with her.
I know.
What did you put on your face for your dog to lick you? You have stuff all over your face, and your dog isn't even licking you. I can see it on your chin. The dog doesn't care. All right, next we have Grandpa. Of course, this year he's Zooming in, even though he still hasn't figured out how to Zoom.
Who is this? Hold on. Linda? I gotta get my glasses. Hold on. As you see my glasses, hold on. Linda, where are my glasses?
Okay. Grandpa, I think they're on your head. Grandpa,
What?
they're on your head.
What? Oh.
All right. Next, we have someone who shows up every year, your Aunt Melissa, but there's something different about her this year. Hi.
I had a facelift.
You had a
I had a
facelift.
Is it okay if I smoke at the table?
No, you can't smoke at the table. Just put it out there. Okay, you've been playing golf?
A little bit golf here and there.
Okay. All right. Next to Aunt Melissa is her girlfriend, Brenda. They live together, but she's Zooming in because they're having a fight.
Who is that?
She's way too comfortable on Zoom. All right. And finally, we have your brother, Brian. Oh. Hi. He's taking social distancing seriously and came up with a way to taste the turkey without getting too close. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let's. This dinner's getting out of hand, actually. I want to help you prepare for Thanksgiving by showing you what to expect at the dinner table. This is a tradition we have around here. It's as, on the show, this is as old as Mary's rash, really.
Thank you.
See how he changed it from Andy to you?
I know.
I don't know. He got away with it, and then you get
know,
hurt.
we
It's
made
not
it.
fair. All right, let's bring out our table. All righty then, let's start with the head of the table. Of course, Grandma. Hell?
Hello.
Each year, Grandma gets older and her conspiracy theories get crazier. What are you thinking about, Grandma?
There was never a moon landing because we already live on the moon.
Okay, all right. Next, we have the twin sisters, Abby and Gabby. They never get along on Thanksgiving, and it's always because of a different reason. Last year it was because one of them was Team Joe Exotic and the other was Team Carol Baskin. This year, it's because they're fighting over the same man. It's their spin class instructor. Can I have a sip of water? He's here for the food, but he's not really interested in either of their yams. Next is your drunk aunt. Oh. Wow. Okay. She started drinking last Thanksgiving and hasn't stopped. The good news is she took an Uber, and the bad news is she lives next door. Just keep looking that way, Twitch. All right, next is your goth son. Oh my God. He came all the way from the basement. He's been living. If I have to see it, you have to see it.
Mom!
He's been living in the basement since he graduated college, spends every moment on his iPad. He says he's looking for jobs, but it's been 6 years. Finally. Still going. Finally, at the other end of the table is your foreign exchange student who's been staying with you. Okay. He hasn't eaten anything because he can't take his eyes off the train wreck that's happening in front of him. What he's most thankful for is that this isn't his real family.
I'll have what she's having.
Whatever your Thanksgiving looks like, I hope you and your loved ones enjoy it. Here's a holiday tip. Hide tiny bottles of tequila around the house. Ooh.